YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy ConcisetheBarber. We are back with another concise review. In this concise review, well, we're back with another video. This is not much of a concise review. I'm going to be talking about why are companies really going into the compact style versions more than just a standard style. So I am going to give you guys a little bit of the difference on size and maybe what could be a real healthy benefit or what could be a crutch. So that being said, let's go right into it. These two right here are the compact ones. I have the compact low pros and the Babeless 245s. As you see, these two are the same exact size. Now I have this measurement. I'm going to measure in inches. This is literally about 6 inches and some change. So I'll say 6.3, 6.2 inches when it comes to the compact. Standard is just a little bit longer than that. Let me go here. Standard, you're looking at 7 inches standard. So just that small of a difference, you get the compacts. The compacts are not that much different, but in hand, you can feel the difference. So for some people, the standard size, this feels good, especially if you have big hands, huge hands like me, or larger size hands like me. But if your hands are a little bit more, if your hands are short, small hands, like I could palm a basketball. If you can't palm a basketball, you just got small hands, then these compacts are not gonna feel that bad, right? But I'm gonna talk about what makes the compact clippers like really, really dope. Majority of them now, compact wise, they're coming with like real indents and grooves and stuff like that. So how it feels in the hand, that definitely helps me feel like, okay, I can actually control this in hand. Even though it's small, I can control it. Now you got standard clipper. The only one that has like a real thumbprint in this was the Magic Clips and the Low Pros, but everything else standard, they focus more on the back grooves, and this area is kind of just flat. As you see across the board, this area is flat, but they got grooves in the back. But even with this, it's flat. It got rubber and grooves in the back. So that being said, the compacts are something that is kind of unique. So who are they really targeting? To me, I think they are going more verge on not just barbering side, but also the salon stylist side, the cosmetologist side when it comes to the compact. Now, some standard clippers might be too big. If majority of stylists or cosmetologists are females, some of them, they might want something that's a little bit smaller. Now, I don't know if you have ever been into a salon or cosmetology. Most of them I've seen that I've noticed, they had like just the smaller size clippers and trimmers. Even if it is corded, I mean, a lot of them, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but I've seen some that use the wall peanuts. But then you have some that don't mind it at all. Like I know the original Barber doll, she's with Babeless and she rocks the Gold FX a lot. You know, so doesn't mean that the compact is the one all be all for a certain type of demographic, but it gives people the option to say, hey, if you feel like this might be too big, or your hands might just want to get a different feel of something but smaller but compact. Now I do notice that most of the compacts, like this one, is kind of nice weight and has good grip. Same with this, nice weight to it. I'm actually glad that these compact ones have nice weight. If they were too light, it would feel like a small toy in your hand, and I probably want to be able to use it. Like this right here, these two probably weigh the same. So that being said, I'm not mad at that. How do they perform, right? People want to know that. Now I have the Babeless 245 clippers, they're up there. How well they perform, the battery life, it's all good, man. Like, there's no problems with it. They take the same type of blades and guards just like everybody else. And people are really enjoying the compacts. Also, they don't have much noise, in which I was kind of surprised. This ain't that loud. I mean, to some people it probably is, but to me, it's really not. Same as this. It's not that loud. Now, some people, they don't like that high hum. I don't mind it. I know behind it that the real true power of it. This is the updated version. It's a little bit quieter. They did hum it just a little bit, but it's still there. Not bad. Quiet. So the compacts came out. A lot of companies are getting more on a wave of doing this. Like almost every company right now is probably having a compact clipper. A lot of people say Stylecraft started it first, but I personally can't say that because I have seen corded compact clippers way back in the day from like your original Andis, Wall, and Oster. So for me, cordless, maybe Stylecraft started it, you know, they might have started it, but more companies are getting more and more into it, and it seems like they're doing well. I do see a market for them. Do I think they'll take over the standard? No, I just think that they have room. That's all I'm saying. And I don't mind it. I do have huge hands, but I do need a compact clipper that's going to fit right if it is going to be this small. So the fact that the T45 has nice grooves, rubber grip in the back, and thumbprint right here, I have no problem. Even the weight, just how this feels in the hand, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything as if like, oh, nah, I needed to feel like this. That's not the case. Now, this is just a little bit lighter. I do like the grooves. They have these side grooves on it as well, which I like. Nothing wrong with that. It is a little sleek, so you might need a rubber grip. I will be honest with that. But I don't mind this either. I don't. Now, I have noticed that I geared more towards, if it is going to be compact, I gear more towards something that's going to be brushless or rotary motor, but I don't gear towards much that is magnetic or vector motor. To me, it's not needed in a small compact clipper or trimmer like that. Now, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. Companies are probably going to come out with them. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you what I gear towards more until I find one that really, you know, that is like nice, powerful, smooth, and very quiet. You know, then okay, we good. Now, I like that the caliber, the 50 cal BMG clipper, magnetic motor, that was a nice size clipper, and they made that into a compact. Who knows? And just made it smaller, who knows? But I do think that there is a market for it. We'll see what happens, man. I'm kind of curious on how many brands are gonna go this compact style, and do they see the benefit of it? They're going to, you know, it looks like Babyliss, they're going to go with this and run with this. And a lot of people are liking Babyliss, and Babyliss is in the salons and barbershops as well. So for them, they probably are going to see their numbers and they're going to see how well it's doing. And to me, if it is doing well, we'll probably see a lot more from Babyliss in this compact style. So that being said, that's my thoughts on that. I'm curious on other brands if they're going to get into it right now. Like I said, they had it in the corded versions back then, but are they going to go cordless like how the Babyliss did, the Stylecraft? There's some other brands that have it. I think Red Pro has one. I ain't gonna say off brands, but brands, international brands that have some as well that are compact. So we will see if other brands like Andis and Wall and Caliber and JRL, I would love to see if they're going to get into the compact flow or not. We'll see. But this is the video I have for y'all. I just wanted to give y'all a little sound bite of what my thoughts are when it comes to the compact clippers. So thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. And you don't want to miss it. I promise you. Be blessed.
CTB. You know who it is.